football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Big throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up the 4th down.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. QB to the tight end for a completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Taylor. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He bought some time, now lets it go. And this one is caught. The tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Fights through the tackle. Makes a nice move there. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a 1st down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
He's got a receiver wide open here. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gators. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Finally heaves it deep down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Looking to pass here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the receiver. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes a quick catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Gators look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on fourth down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows him what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it to the left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Going backwards to open up this series, second down and 16 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in the last possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tried them little, but stuck for no gain.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Now they call a run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Second down and goal upcoming. We're going to score with a run to the right. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Pass with an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Handoff to the back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Here's a big throw off the play fake. They finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play, that completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Oh, that one's picked off. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught for the completion. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. They're going to run it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Play fake, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Gators. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. Takes the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. A play action, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The pass is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw again. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The Gators pick up enough for a 1st down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Grab behind the line. It's Rojas. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of their 1st down marker.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 14, set to kick off.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down. We're going to throw the football. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Yards will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Likely just one more play, then we'll head to the final quarter of this national championship game. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Back-to-back deep shots. And that one is incomplete. They try to deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. We'll begin the 4th quarter with a field goal try here. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Gators.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They get it now, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks. This quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Looking right, this one caught. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job of that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's White. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Dogs pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the 1st down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they tack on the extra point. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Retakes the field. Grinding away on the ground. Running through the tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, good job here on that stop. But remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Doing in that play, the big D-tackle there for the stop. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away and secure the victory. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. The offense play keep away and secure the victory. They'll run it to the right side. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep their football and secure the win. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Gain of 4. Now, 4th.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.